Hello guys, I'm Tristan Lambert. Today, I'm going to be drinking a NITRO Super Dry Monster. So, let's not waste any more time and get right into drinking this now. An interesting flavour. Not actually a bad flavour. Although it is, well, it's in the name, dry. If I had to compare this flavour to anything else though, I would have to say maybe a lilt in a way. You know, lilt is like a fizzy drink you can get in the UK. Quite underrated in my opinion, lilt. That's what the flavour reminds me of. Although there's obviously other stuff going on as well. I mean, it's still a monster after all. And here it says nitrous technology. Funny. I mean, it is dry. Ooh. But it's not as dry as I thought it would be. That's for sure. Yeah, it's not as dry as I thought it would be. I had this once before, just a few sips off someone else's can. And I remember it being, yeah, it's quite dry. But the second time I'm having this, I actually prefer it more than I did the first time. It's definitely not my favourite though. Like, it is a bit too dry. I mean, if you're into super dry or dry flavours, then you'll like this, for sure. It's not the smoothest going down either, I mean, because it's dry. But also the taste, I don't know. It's an interesting taste. Like I said, it best reminds me of a lilt, but a bit worse than a lilt. Like I said, it's an interesting flavour. I can't fully describe it to you. You would have to have it for yourself. According to this, it's super dry. It's infused with nitrous oxide, creating a smooth, creamy texture that is better experienced than explained. And yeah, I think if you want to know what this tastes like, it's just better you drink one for yourself. It's here. This is what the can looks like. It is a NITRO Super Dry Monster. The pitfall in my stomach is a bit... It's not my favourite flavour for sure. I'm going to leave that to the side actually for a minute. It's going to take a little longer to get this one down. So, yeah, it's not the fastest to consume. It's not the smoothest of beverages in my opinion. I don't taste the creaminess to it. It doesn't really feel that creamy texture to me. I wouldn't even say it's smooth either. I guess I can see the nitrous oxide. Maybe that's probably the gas that's in there. I'm not really an expert in gases, but yeah. Classic energy blend. So maybe, I mean, it doesn't taste like the original at all. So I'm not sure. Like I said, the only way I can really describe what this tastes like is a lilt is the closest thing, like I already said. Ooh, that was a burp there. I mean, it doesn't taste fizzy, but it definitely is, if it makes sense. Ooh. Like, you drink it and you think, yeah, it's not fizzy at all. But then you drink a bit more of it, and then you get trapped gas, and you get a burp that needs to come out. yeah, like I said, it's going to take a little longer to get down this one. So, yeah, that's for Cam. If you're into the dry flavours, like I said, then you'll like this. It is definitely dry. But honestly, it's not that I'm not liking about this, actually. For me, I think it leaves too much trapped gas when drinking it. I mean, that's what the nitrous oxide is for, I guess. Like, if you're into really hardcore trapped gas, dry flavours, you'll be into this. I mean, it's also dry as well. Like, it leaves you wanting to drink more. It's not refreshing at all in that aspect. But, I mean, it is in the name. Like, this is obviously a niche flavour that some people will love. A bit like the mule. That's a niche flavour as well. Although I would definitely have this over a mule, obviously. Hang on. This flavour here I would definitely have over a mule. But would I have it over... I would have it over an assault, maybe? But I think it's on par with the assault. Like, it's about the same, maybe. I'm not sure which one I'd have. I might even be leaning towards I would have an assault over this one. Like, it's not my favourite of flavours at all. Like, the reason I didn't really like the assault is because it had too much of the original flavour in there. And when I drank it quickly, when I did at the end there, it made me feel a bit weird in my stomach. Like, I nearly actually retched at the end of that one. This one gives me a similar feeling. I might have this one over the assault, actually, maybe. Only just. Because... well, now that I've burped, I'm feeling a lot better. I think I'd have this one over the assault because the flavour is actually a bit nicer. It's just a bit too dry for me. But I mean, it's a flavour that I think some of you would like. If you're into, like, I've said this way too many times now. If you're into these kind of flavours, you'll love it. If you like the dryness in your mouth, you'd love this. And I think it's better to just sit for a while, this one. Like, this one isn't designed to be consumed quick. It's got its niche. It's not terrible, actually. Yeah, now I think about it, I'd have it over the assault because I do like the flavour. The assault it made me feel a bit weird, and I wasn't really a fan of the flavour either because the original was in there. I'm not really the biggest fan of the original flavour. I would also have this one over the original Monster as well. But yeah, this video would be slightly longer, but I think it needs to be for a monster like this. It takes a while. I think it's better consumed slowly than quickly. It's definitely, like I said, a unique flavour as well. If I had to describe it, Lil already said. I'll probably just put a picture up if I can, I don't know. Just look it up. And the smaller sips you take, the better as well. Because it leaves the flavour better without the... Because it may not seem fizzy to you when you drink this, but trust me, it is. Your body will feel it. There's not too much left now. But I'm not going to have, I will finish this obviously soon. Just want to wait a little minute because you've had to decide for me. I just want to wait a little minute to get the gas going down because it is quite... You won't notice the fizz until it's in your stomach. It's weird. But it's probably the fizziest beverage that is actually out there. Like, it's one of those hidden ones, like that waterfall. I know, not waterfall, it's like a river of sorts. It looks like a harmless stream, but you fall into it, you will drown! And it's one of the deadliest rivers in the world. It's like that in a way, in terms of fizz. Like, you taste it, there's nothing there. You down a lot of it in one go, fuck me. you're going to have trapped gas for a long time, buddy. So that's one thing I'll warn you about. It may not seem fizzy to you when you sip on it. Your mouth doesn't detect for fizz, but your body will. Everything, even your balls, will detect for fizz. Ooh. In terms of sugar, it's about 53 grams. It's about the average for a Monster. Whew. I'm taking a bit break because of the trapped gas. The river has claimed me, gentlemen. Whew. And the flavour does kind of hit you hard. I mean, the dryness hits you, the whatever it's supposed to taste like hits you, the liltness, I guess. But anyways, I'm ready to finish this now, so let's finish this. Yeah. Honorary can crush, my mans. Or maybe just a can crush. So, what's my opinion on the super dry or nitro super dry monster? Not my favourite flavour. I'd have it over the Assault, the Mule and the original, but I'd definitely have like a Pipeline Punch, for example, over that one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyways, before I go, there's only 2 more sugared monsters left. Maybe 3 if I can somehow find a Lewis Hamilton monster, but I doubt it. So the last 2 I've got coming up is the Ripper, or Monster Ripper, and a Mixed Punch Monster. So stay tuned for that. Those 2 videos will be coming out next week. And once I'm done with the sugared monsters, I'll be moving on to the Ultra Monsters. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye, and I will see you in the next video.